Once upon a time in a magical forest there lived a young squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was known throughout the forest for his mischievous nature and boundless energy. Every day he would scamper from tree to tree, gathering acorns and playing with his animal friends. But as the sun started to set each evening, Sammy found it difficult to settle down and fall asleep. He would toss and turn in his cozy nest, his mind filled with adventures and excitement from the day. His mother, Mrs. Squirrel, noticed his restlessness and knew something had to be done. One evening, as Sammy sat on a branch, his mother approached him with a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver was known for his wisdom and knowledge of the forest. "Sammy," said Mrs. Squirrel, "I have a special friend here who can help you with your bedtime routine. Oliver the owl knows a magical story that might just do the trick." Sammy's eyes widened with curiosity. "Really?" he asked, his bushy tail twitching. Oliver nodded and began his tale. "Once, in a land far away, there was a young squirrel just like you, Sammy. This squirrel loved to explore the world, but when the night came, he couldn't find peace in his sleep. The wise old owl of that land had a solution. He taught the squirrel a special nighttime ritual. The squirrel would sit under the moonlight, close his eyes, and take deep breaths, imagining the moon's soft glow entering his body with each inhale. Sammy listened intently, his mind visualizing the scene. Then, continued Oliver, the squirrel would exhale slowly, imagining all his worries and restlessness leaving his body with each breath. He would repeat this process, feeling lighter and calmer with every breath. As he breathed, the squirrel would envision a soft blanket of stars wrapping around him, embracing him in their gentle glow. He would feel safe and at peace, ready to drift off into a deep, rejuvenating sleep. Sammy's eyelids grew heavier as he imagined the squirrel's bedtime ritual. The warm breeze rustled the leaves, and the moon shone brightly above them. "Now, Sammy," said Oliver, "why don't you try this ritual tonight? Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the moon's soothing light guide you to a restful slumber." Sammy nodded, excitement filling his heart. He thanked Oliver and his mother for the magical story and promised to give the ritual a try. That night, as the moon graced the sky, Sammy found a quiet spot under a tree. He closed his eyes, took deep breaths, and let his imagination transport him to the land of the story. He could feel the moonlight entering his body, calming his mind, and easing his restlessness. As Sammy exhaled, he visualized his worries floating away into the starry night sky. He felt the soft blanket of stars wrapping around him, making him feel safe and loved. With each breath, he drifted deeper and deeper into a peaceful slumber. From that night forward, Sammy practiced the bedtime ritual, allowing himself to embrace the tranquility of the night. He slept soundly and woke up each morning refreshed and ready for new adventures. And so, dear children, if you ever find it hard to sleep, remember Sammy's story. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the moon and stars guide you to a restful sleep. May your dreams be filled with magic and wonder, just like Sammy's adventures in the enchanted forest.